the bathroom. But today I'm going to be doing, let's just fix this a little bit nicer. Oh, don't mind the clothes, this is the bathroom, okay? But I'm going to be doing a Q&A while straightening my hair. So one major thing is, when am I going to have another kid? Or when am I going to try again for a boy? Why am I having issues here? Guess I'll just stop here. Truth is, I actually talked to Leaky about this yesterday because, no, a couple of days ago, because Leaky's brother just had a baby, or she's 2 months old now, and I was holding her, and I was starting to get like major baby fever. Like, I love her and I love babies, but I was starting to get like major baby fever. Like, I want one, but I know I can't afford it right now. So my thing is, I talked to this Leaky. I am going to decide that if I don't have any kids before I turn 26, I am tying my tubes at 26. I'm currently 24. I'll be 25 next year. So basically I have, you know, like almost 2 years, maybe like a year and a half max to decide whether or not I'm going to have another kid. And what caused me to come up with that is I don't want my kids' ages to be far apart. At first I said that I'll be done at 30. But then Erze is going to be like 10, 11 years old, and I feel like that's just a long, that is just too far away for me. Like, I don't want it to be where I'm going to treat Erze like my babysitter, to always be like, ah, bring your brother, bring your sister, you know. I don't want to be like that. So I kind of, I don't want to do that. So when I'm 26, if I'm not pregnant, if I didn't have another kid already, then I'm getting my tubes tied. And I really want to get it tied. I don't want to be on this birth control any longer. Like, I am really strict with my birth control right now, but like, I don't want to be on birth control for the rest of my life trying not to get pregnant. So by 26, I'm gonna cut and tie, and if my doctor doesn't allow me to, then I'll go find another doctor. A doctor that will, because I've made up my mind. I want to be able to go on trips with them and do things, not have to start all over. Like, because I had another baby. Like, Elia is 1. She'll be 2 in December. So 3, 4. Like, I already feel like if she turns 4 and I have another kid, then that's already like such a big difference. So maybe 3. Like, I don't know, you guys. Like, I don't know. Because before I used to always say when I'm 30, that's my cutoff time. But now 26 is my cutoff time, because I don't want my kids to be so spaced out, since Erze and Elia are 2 years apart. I don't want it to be, you know, more spaced out if I have another kid. You have to remember, Erze is already 2 years older than Elia, so whatever age Elia is, plus 2 is what Erze is. And I feel like that's just too much for me. So that is my thing. But my thing is, in order for me to be able to have another kid, I need to afford my kids. If you guys didn't watch my finding out I was pregnant with baby number 2, go watch it. I will link it down below. You guys can go watch it. And I was really terrified when I found out I was pregnant with Leia. Like, I kept it a secret for as long as I could. I didn't want to tell nobody, and because I didn't want to be judged. So if you want to know more about that, go watch it. But going off of I don't want to be judged, or I need to afford my kids, is, you know, I don't want to have to rely on anybody. Like, I know right now, you know, we solely rely on Vicky, and we live in my dad's house. But like, I don't know, I want to start off my career. So this is it. If I do all of this before I turn 26, then I can try and get pregnant. It's start off my career, which I'll get that to the next question, because I am going back to school. So start my career. I know I'm going to have to kind of rush it if I'm not started already. Second, buy a house. We're currently house hunting. We need a house. My third is that I get a bigger car, because my car, if you guys watch my Instagram, I mean, I'm struggling just with the 2 girls. Like, it's a Chrysler 300, so I feel like if I was to have another kid, I need like a SUV. I'm fine with a truck, but SUV for 3rd row, or a van. The only type of van I would get though is a Toyota Sienna. That's the only type of van that I would ever get in my life. But yeah, so that's that. So if I do all of that before 26, then that means I can have another kid. If not, then it's just only meant for me to have 2 kids, my 2 girls, which I'm totally fine with. And then maybe just go borrow Licky's cousin's babies, because they are popping out babies like crazy right now. But yeah, so when I have a baby, I'll just go borrow them until I realize that it's so much easier to just give them back and I have to take them home and stay up all night and raise them like Elia's a monster. But yeah, so that's how I just, you know, so basically that side's done. I'm just going through it a little bit more, and then I'll do this side while I'm wearing this shirt. I am a 101 instructor. Shout out 101 Financial. But we are starting a new, I guess I'll upload this today as soon as possible so it relates. But we have a new, I guess you can say, program that's happening right now. I'm not too sure how long it's gonna last, because the last time it lasted 3 days and then it came back, so you never know. But it is usually you pay $199 for your first 99 class, but now there's a promo where it's $29 a month until you are able to graduate over to the next section. So if that makes no sense, let me know and I'll explain more. Or you can go check out my Instagram, Ex2L_101. Yeah, and you can DM me on that page or comment down below if you want to know more info. But yeah, so that's that. Anyway, so yeah, school. So that's how it is if I'll have another kid or not. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna have another kid? Am I just gonna accidentally get pregnant? Elea was not planned, so you know, you never know. But when I had Elea, I wasn't really keeping up with birth control. Now I am. Your girl's on it. Like, I am on it. But yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to spray my hair. Is it too late to do it now? Hair insurance. Love it. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna go based on if I'm gonna have more kids. And moving on to school, my career. I'm going back to school. I'm not really announcing what I'm going back to school for yet, only because I haven't told my dad. I haven't told my dad that I'm going back to school, because I don't want to tell him what I'm doing. I'd rather just do it, because he likes to always, you know, tease me. My dad's a troublemaker about like what I do. Like, I always try out new things and then I'm never satisfied. You know, like right now I do stickers, Ex2L _creations or Ex2L creations. I forget, I'll put it over here. I make like custom stickers and stuff, and like clothing and shirts. And then at one point, you know, I was doing phone cases, and at one point I was making chargers. Like, it's always crazy. At one point I was selling cookie dough. If you're like a long timer, then you'll probably see that. At one point I was doing embroidered stockings. Like, I was trying to do anything to make some money so I could stay home with my kids. So, you know, kind of a hustler, but I get over things so fast. That's why my dad calls it my phases, because I'll be into it, you know, for a good couple months, and after that I'm like over it, and then I'm trying to think of something new that'll be easier. Like, YouTube is something that I actually haven't given up on completely. You know, like sometimes I don't upload here and there. I know it seems crazy. I'm like doing that forever, that one side, but like I don't know what I want to do. But so yeah, I'm going back to school. You guys can guess. A little hint is it's an online class. I'm doing online, so Vicky doesn't have to take off of work for me to go to classes. And I have 6 months to finish my course, like pass all my quizzes and tests. And I can still be a stay-at-home mom. I can still be a stay-at-home mom, work from home, and make a lot of income. So that's my thing right now. And I'll come back because I have the Sony A5100, and when it gets hot it just shuts off, and I'm already at 12 minutes. I mean, I don't know how long the video is, but I am gonna shut it off for now, do more of my hair, and then I'll come back and explain more juiciness. And I am back. So I decided to turn this into like a life update while Get Ready With Me. So I want to do like my eyebrows, but I wanted to show you guys my new prescription frames glasses. So these are Michael Kors, same as the ones that I used to have. I don't know if you can see the little words. The other one had MK, this one says Michael Kors right here. But I wanted to get bigger frames this time, and this had like a pink undertone, so I thought it was kind of cute, like a little gold. I don't know, I really am liking them. There's like a little hair on it. I'm actually really liking it, and I just picked them up yesterday actually. So I'm gonna take them off for a bit. I'm just gonna do my, I don't know if I want to do my full face or just my eyebrows. I think I'm just starting with my eyebrows. Oh yeah, did it fall? Oh, it's right here. So this is like my everyday makeup kit that hangs on the shower, because the ones in my room I had to like put them up and hide them, because Elea is going to a phase where she's going through my makeup and just messing everything up. So I put all of that away because I rarely do like full on like eyeshadow and stuff anyway, so that's all put away. So this is like more of my like everyday. I mean, it's kind of a lot. It's not, I don't use it every day, but like this, for example, Elea like got into this. Can you see that? I don't know if you guys can tell. She like got into it, so it's kind of like looking like a mess, and it's all like ruined. So Just gonna put some of this under my eyebrows. And also, so that's my update for school. And I know I said that I was gonna update you guys on a house. So Licky did put an offer on a house. He put an offer, I want to say September, October, 2 months ago, about 2 months ago, 2.5 months tops. It was like 2 months ago. And so story behind it is our 101 financial instructor knows that we're house hunting. So one day she sends me a picture of this house that just went on the market. It didn't even have any for sale signs. And then when I seen it, I started to get goosebumps because it's really close to my dad's house. So there's like a back road where we live to go to Zippy's, and that's the way we go. So every time we go through that back road, we always pass this one house, and it has a huge garage. Like, it's huge. And every time we pass it, Licky's always like, one day I'm gonna get that house, I'm gonna put a boat under that garage. And you know, we always joked about that. Like, we've been joking about that for like freaking years, like no joke. So once I seen the picture, I already knew what freaking house it was. Like, I legit explained to her the whole freaking story about how, you know, we used to say that, or Licky used to say that he put a boat there. And then I sent it to Licky, and Licky was like, I want to take a look at it now. And then, so I set it up with our realtor, who was our realtor at the time. I'll explain that later. But I let him know that, hey, we want to go look at this house. And then he said that he can schedule us to see it tomorrow. So the next day we go. We're only outside, okay? Like, we've seen the pictures of the listing, or the pictures on the listing, and the inside is a total wreck. It's a fixer-upper. But the yard is almost 8,000 square feet. Hold on. Oh, my brow was fell, and I need the freaking spoolie. But anyway, so we knew that the inside was a wreck. But anyway, so we're only outside. Licky sees realtor. He's like, I want to put an offer. He's like, I want it. Like, that's how excited he was. So, you know, we took a look at the entire place. I am dropping everything. We took a look at the entire place, and the inside is disgusting, filthy. Like, we wore our slippers in the house. Like, it was so nasty. Like, the bathroom, the kitchen, it's disgusting. So it would be a fixer-upper for sure. But the thing is, it was on the higher end of our budget only because of how big, like, the land size is. And like, sorry. And so we still wanted it. So Licky put in an offer. You know, we were just so excited, so we went through with it. Licky put in the full asking price offer because according to our realtor, it was gonna go fast, and that they were probably gonna get offers higher than the listing price. And so, you know, we just decided to put a full asking price because that was already at the top end of like our budget for buying a house. So we put in our budget, and then talking to like family and friends and stuff, we kind of realized like, oh, it's already at the high end of our budget. You know, we're gonna have to still save money for the renovation. Luckily, you know, Licky's dad's a carpenter, my dad's a plumber and welder. So, you know, we already have like help. They offered to help us, you know, with like fixing it up. But then the thing is, like, how long is that gonna take? We're gonna be paying a mortgage for who knows how long. So living with my dad while paying a mortgage, because, you know, we can't, it's not livable. It's really not. So we have to fix up like that entire freaking place. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, if you wanted to know. And it was a upstairs, downstairs. Like, it was a 2-story house. And then we were thinking about, like, that is true. We don't know when we're going to be able to save up money to fix up the entire house. How long it's going to take. We're going to be paying a mortgage for, like, 1 year and not even be living in it because we're trying to save money to fix it up. So in the long run, we told our realtor. We kind of told him this from the start that, you know, what if we decide that we don't really want it? Because it was kind of, we knew we wanted it, but we were kind of iffy on the price. And he's like, oh, don't worry, you can always pull out. Nothing's set in stone if you just put in an offer. So we're like, oh, okay. And then, like, maybe like a week. It took us a week after we put in an offer to decide, you know, we don't want it. It's not for us because of that whole pricing situation. So then he was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna leave your offer in because I want to see what they say. So I was like, oh, okay. It's been like 2.5 months. I haven't heard anything back from the realtor. The only time he responds is if I text him. Like, also, how's it going? He'd be like, oh, no updates yet. Like, what are you talking about, no updates yet? It's like, hello, you're supposed to be helping us. So I was really getting irritated. And 2, he didn't even find that place for us. So in my eyes and head, I'm thinking like, oh, so basically, you know, we were looking for places on our own. Like, every place he was taking us to was not what we wanted. Like, he was not understanding what we want. He was not getting what we're asking for. Like, he kept trying to take us to places that we were like, no, that is not where we want to be. That's not where we want to go. And so, like, it kind of irritated me that we were sending him places, and it's basically like we were doing all the work. He was just being able to get us to that place so we can look at it, you know, like the keys and whatever, since he's the realtor. And then, like, but he's gonna get the payout. Like, he's gonna get paid for basically just asking somebody, oh, I want to look at this place, like, what's the code for I can open the key or get to the keys. Like, that's how I felt. So we're not working with that realtor no more. We actually moved on to a different realtor, and he actually took his house. Like, we were actually gonna put in an offer to another house, but then in the long run we were like, the parking in the area just really sucked, and the maintenance fees, since there's like a pool and everything, was so freaking high. So we were just like, before we don't go through that whole process of pulling it out, we decided it's not worth it, or that's not the one for us. So then yesterday we decided to go take a look at like these new development, this new homes. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. Great. So really fast, we went over there and we really like the area. So then while driving, so we went to one area, then we went to a separate area, because it's like different like growing buildings. Sorry, I'm trying to talk fast because my battery's gonna die. But there's like a guy walking out, so like he's like, oh, go ask him. So like he asked him, oh, do you know where we can go to find out about these homes? And then the guy was like, oh, right here. He's like, we're actually the ones. So we're like, oh my gosh. So we parked, we went in, and we met a whole bunch of like realtors. There was a bunch of them, and they were so friendly. They went over like things you have to do, what's gonna happen after the house, what happens to the process. Like, we put an offer on a house and we didn't even get to go through that. It's basically the guy just needed Leaky sign all these papers, which was irritating. So then now seeing this realtor, this is a new one, so this is basically, we're on our third realtor now, and we really like her and like her partners. So this is just like, they've already done so much than what the first two did, and we just met them in one day, and she already started sending us houses. So we're supposed to go maybe today, before Leaky has to go to work tonight, go look at one that we are really interested in, and then go from there. But yeah, that is all the update for today. If you have any more questions about house hunting, my career, having more babies, anything more specific, leave them down below, and I will make another video within this week answering questions, because I know I have more questions about the house, but this is all I can fit right now because my battery's gonna die. But yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. So yeah, leave anything down below, or any questions in general you have for us, leave them down below and I'll answer you. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.